Good morning on this Saturday. Looking outside over Atlanta right now as we kick off what will be a beautiful weekend. Make some plans to get outdoors. Thanks for checking in with us here at Atlanta News First Plus on your Saturday. I'm Megan Packer. I will be joined by First Alert meteorologist Courtney Jacobazzi in just a moment. She will update you on the forecast. It is Mother's Day weekend. Don't forget. So she'll walk us through the next few days and some changes in the forecast. But right now, I'm here to update you on some of the top news stories that we are following for you here at Atlanta News First on this Saturday, including the latest on a story we've been following for a while now out of Paulding County. A little boy, just 11 years old, shot and killed in his own home. And there was a funeral. There will be a funeral today for Xander Watley on what would have been his 12th birthday today. He was shot and killed inside of his house about a week and a half ago. Someone fired from outside of the home into the home, killing him. You're looking at a balloon release from a vigil last night where he was remembered. Family and friends gathered. His family believes that one of Xander's older siblings may have been the intended target of that shooting after they may have gotten in with the wrong crowd. No arrests, though, have been made in this case. There is a public viewing for friends and family to come say their goodbyes to Xander from 1 until 2 today at the Rockmart High School gym, and then the celebration of life service will immediately follow at 2 o'clock. So again, Xander Watley would have been 12 years old today. Instead of celebrating his birthday, his family is holding a funeral as investigators still try to get to the bottom of that deadly shooting when he was just shot and killed inside of his own house. A fourth and final arrest has been made in the shooting death of a 3-year-old boy in Athens. This is another story that we have been following for a while now. 3 people have been in custody, and now a fourth is in custody. Investigators found Dekias Eccles in Brooklyn, New York. He will be extradited back to Georgia related to the shooting from 2 months ago. Police say 3-year-old Kyron Zarko was just watching TV with his 9-year-old brother when they were both shot. 2 other teenagers and a 22-year-old have already been arrested. In this case, they face assault, murder, and gang charges. Happening today, it is the Good Neighbor Day Air Show at PDK Airport in Chamblee. It is back. It features World War II era planes. You can check out antique planes and military aircraft. They'll have fire trucks and ambulances out there on display for you to check out with your family. And this year's theme focuses on the 80th anniversary of D-Day during World War II. Lots of history out here. And the gates are open right now as we speak, and the event goes until 5 o'clock today. It'll be a great day for it. And something interesting happening out there at PDK Airport. If you were going out to the air show, this might be of interest to you. There is an important event happening to help DeKalb County officials identify missing people. The DA's office and the medical examiner's office are hosting a DNA drive and missing persons event. Family and friends can come to not only share information about missing loved ones, but they can also donate DNA that could assist law enforcement with the identification process. There are posters set up right now at that event showing sketches of people whose remains have been found in DeKalb County. Officials are trying to identify 20 people right now. So that is just set up right there at PDK Airport for people to stop by if they're out there today. Well, did you see it? A spectacular sight in the sky last night. The northern lights were seen in Georgia. These are some of the photos sent in to us by our viewers. Beautiful colors in the sky. We saw pinks and purples and greens. And not only in far north Georgia, but people in Atlanta saw it as well. So it really was far reaching. The U.S. Space Weather Prediction Center says this is all because of a massive geomagnetic storm. And so we saw these gorgeous lights because of it. And those geomagnetic storms are rated on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the lowest. This was a 5. So quite a treat we saw. So did you see it? If so, that's amazing. Probably never thought that here in Georgia we would be seeing that. All right, let's bring in First Alert meteorologist Courtney Jacobazzi. She can talk a little bit more about this. And Courtney, you said we have a chance of maybe seeing it again tonight.
Yeah.
No matter what, though, whether we're looking up at night or right now during the day, it's beautiful in the sky.
It is just beautiful. We had a glowing start to the day with a really nice sunrise, and now we are seeing a lot of sunshine through the afternoon, and we'll continue to see that through the day today. So get ready for a really nice Saturday. We'll have a nice Sunday as well, with a few more clouds, but overall it'll be super, super comfortable, with humidity staying nice and low as well. So get ready for a really nice Mother's Day weekend. If you have any plans, you have the green light on it. But as Megan said, yeah, the Aurora Borealis in the sky last night, maybe a chance to see it again tonight. They are very difficult to forecast. Of course, we're talking about essentially something that is millions of miles away, and of course forecasting things that have to do with the sun and solar flares and all that stuff. Very difficult to forecast, especially when you're talking space, which is infinite and there isn't gravity. So a little different than forecasting something here where you have gravity and essentially a cyclical weather pattern all the time. We have those winds that in the jet stream that continuously flow around the earth. And so a little easier to forecast timing of things here at home versus in space, where not only do you not have a constant stream like the jet stream flowing, but you also don't have gravity and the sun. Clearly, you can only get so close to that. So hopefully tonight we will be able to get another glimpse of it. Probably not going to be quite as bright and brilliant, but keep an eye out for it. You never know. All right, let's talk about the beautiful weekend. If we do have some of those colors in the sky, you'll have every opportunity to see them because the air will be really dry, so the skies will be mostly clear tonight. And we will continue to see that low humidity stick around, or at least feel that low humidity stick around through Sunday, but notice that humidity ramps up Sunday night into Monday, and we stay pretty much in that sticky to oppressive zone all week long. Wind will start to come in out of the south. That's going to pull in some Gulf and Atlantic moisture, and then that will also allow for some rain chances as a couple of weather systems roll through. So we do have 2 first alert weather days on Tuesday and Friday, and we'll go into that in more detail in just a minute. The Chastain Park Arts Festival is today and tomorrow, kicked off at 10 and is going until 5 today. So by noon, temperatures will be near 70 degrees. Lots of sunshine, really comfortable. And by 3 o'clock, temperatures in the mid-70s. You'll notice a little bit of a breeze today. It won't be blustery outside, but you will notice that wind pick up, sustained wind 5 to 10, gusts 15 to 20 through the day today. And by 5 o'clock, temperatures in the upper 70s, which is where we'll top out today. Mid to upper 70s, 77 for a high in Atlanta, 78 in Covington. A little cooler in the mountains where you'll top out in the low 70s today, but a really nice one. Mother's Day, of course, is tomorrow, in case you needed that reminder again. Here's a look at the forecast. By 9 a.m., temperatures in the low 60s. By noon, we'll be in the low 70s, so maybe you have some plans to go to breakfast or brunch tomorrow. It'll be a perfect day for it. In fact, you should probably sit outside. It'll be great. And by 6 o'clock, a little on the warm side, temperatures near 80 degrees. We'll top out a couple degrees warmer tomorrow. Now, as we head into this upcoming week, there's currently an upper-level low that's going to be pushing into the plains. And out ahead of that, very much like last week, we'll have a couple of disturbances kind of spew out ahead of it. And that'll bring us a rain chance starting Monday. And that will also help steer some weather systems our way, including a cold front on Tuesday. And then another will come out of the Gulf on Friday. And those are our first alert weather days. But notice rain starts Monday. We'll have essentially one of those little short waves eject out from that upper-level low from Alabama. That'll be Monday. And that'll bring us a rain chance Monday, and then again that front moves in Tuesday. We could have a few lingering showers Wednesday from that same weather system. Second half of the day, Wednesday does look dry though. And then Thursday, our one completely dry day, at least of the work and school week after a beautiful weekend. Here's a look at First Alert Futurecast. So let's just go right into Tuesday. Again, Monday, a few showers starting late morning possible, and then we'll just have some on and off light rain for the most part on Monday, not necessarily looking at heavy downpours Monday. Tuesday though, the story changes. We'll have what we call an occluding weather system. Essentially, that means a weakening system move into the southeast. Again, it's going to get kind of pushed by that upper level low, the steering current in the upper levels of our atmosphere. And with this system, we'll have widespread rain. We'll also have the chance for thunderstorms, but where that warm front sets up is going to be important. If it stays south of the city, a lot of the severe weather threat will stay south, which is what it's looking like right now. However, it doesn't seem like we'll be completely in the clear from the potential for severe weather, at least an isolated severe storm possible Tuesday. And then as that parent low moves out, we'll get some wraparound showers on Wednesday morning. But as we head into Wednesday evening, we start to dry out. So if you have any Wednesday night plans, I know the Braves are back in town Wednesday night. Just keep in mind that the game should be dry and temperatures will be comfortable in the upper 70s. So as we head into Friday, Secondary weather system, a low will be developing kind of back out near Louisiana, and that will pull in Gulf moisture with it. So heavy rain is likely on Friday, maybe a few rumbles of thunder as well as that weather system makes its way into the southeast, and will continue to bring rain up the eastern seaboard as we head into the weekend. Maybe a few showers here at home if you're already thinking about next weekend. If you have something going on that you've been waiting for, just know that there will be a continuation of showers potentially into next Saturday, but Friday will be the rainiest day for sure. Here's a look at your rainfall totals. So look at this, especially south of the city where you're going to be closer to that Gulf moisture, which is going to be kind of the source for some of these weather systems rolling in. You could pick up almost 4 inches of rain in places like LaGrange. Mainly, we're looking at like a widespread 1 to 3 with isolated higher amounts when it comes to rainfall totals. But between Tuesday and Friday, we're not going to have a lot of time to rebound when it comes to how saturated the ground is. So maybe some localized flooding in some spots as we head into Friday with those heavy downpours continuing. Just something we'll be keeping an eye on. Friday, storms will also be possible. The severe threat still needs a little bit of work, but we'll keep an eye on Tuesday first, as that seems to indicate at least a slightly better chance for severe storms, but that threat looks isolated, not going to be a widespread threat like we saw last week. So here's a look at that First Alert 7-day forecast. The weekend looks great. 70s this afternoon. We'll wake up in the 50s again tomorrow, so if you're up and at it early, going to breakfast, headed to church, you'll probably want a light jacket, and then we'll bump into the 80s tomorrow afternoon, so a really nice warm up for tomorrow afternoon. Monday, a few showers possible starting in the morning, and then kind of on and off scattered rain possible throughout the day. Not everyone will get wet on Monday, highs in the mid 70s, and that temperature is very dependent on where the rain sets up for the morning. If the rain sets up over downtown in the morning, that will keep our temperatures closer to 70. Some of us maybe even only topping out in the 60s on Monday. So we'll keep an eye on that and adjust, but right now expect temperatures generally in the low to mid 70s on Monday. Tuesday's our First Alert weather day with rain and storms likely. Temperatures in the mid 70s. We'll stay in the 70s Wednesday as well, closer to 80 on Wednesday, mostly cloudy with a 20% chance for rain mainly before noon. And then as we head into Thursday, we'll be dry with temperatures back in the 80s before our next weather system rolls in on Friday, bringing rain and storms again with temperatures in the low 70s Friday. That is our First Alert weather day after our First Alert weather day on Tuesday. So 2 days to really focus on as they'll be quite rainy and stormy, it looks like. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in on Atlanta News First Plus on this Saturday morning. We appreciate you spending some time with us to get your news and your weather. Don't forget to look up at the sky tonight, just in case that Aurora Borealis makes a second appearance tonight, as it is possible that it could continue into the weekend. So if you see any of those photos, or if you see it, snap a photo and send it our way, because we would sure love to see them. All right, make it a wonderful Saturday, everyone, and we'll catch you here next time.